are you? We are here doing something a little bit different today. It is a review video, and it's a review video of beauty products, which I haven't really done before. I've been using First Aid Beauty's Ultra Repair Cream for a while now, and kind of on a whim, I emailed them and I was like, hey, I've been using this product and I love it. I've never tried any of your other products though, and I'd love to try some out. And they were so nice. They sent me 7 popular products. So this video is not sponsored. They just sent me some things as gifts. I can say whatever I want about it, and by golly, I will. I've been playing with these products for a couple weeks now, and some of them I really love. I'm gonna tell you my thoughts on them, the price of them, and if I would rebuy any of them with my own money. Some I would, some I wouldn't. So let's get into it. So just a couple general thoughts before we review each product individually. I have felt like my skin has been more hydrated and more glowy, but I also have had a breakout on my chin. By breakout, I mean one zit, but one very big zit. There's also kind of a zit kind of hiding up in my eyebrow over here. But I feel like that just kind of happens when you start using a lot of new products at once. I literally started using 7 new products at the same time for a couple weeks. Also, I haven't been feeling great, so it could be completely unrelated and it could just be kind of like health related. Perks of living with an autoimmune disease. I have screenshots of the kind of little description of each product and their price point and everything like that. So let's start with the facial radiance pads. These are really interesting. So these are $32 and they come with 60 pads. It's advertised that they help exfoliate, tone, and brighten. One little like minuscule problem I have with them, and it's very hard to separate the pads. So I end up accidentally using 2 at a time a lot because it's kind of hard to peel them apart. But as you can see in this little clip here, I was trying out a pad with no makeup on, and you can see a little bit of like grime residue on it. So I guess it does really help deep clean your skin. I actually gave a couple to Brooke when he was just kind of laying in bed, because I'm trying to kind of help him out on his skincare routine, and he doesn't love to wash his face. So he just kind of wiped his face down with one of these in bed, and I was like, great. That is better than nothing. Some of the active ingredients are lactic and glycolic acid, which is what exfoliates and kind of tones your skin. But then it also has more like hydrating, calming things like cucumber, gooseberry, lemon peel, and licorice root. I will say at $32, I would not buy this with my own money, just being honest. It seems a little steep. My cheap micellar water from Target kind of does the same thing and works just fine. But if I was the type of person where like I worked out a lot and I didn't want to necessarily have to wash my face all the time, I would consider these to throw in my gym bag or to just keep at my bedside table for a quick, easy way to clean my face. But my life where I am now, I wouldn't necessarily rebuy them. This one was fun. So this is their face cleanser with an antioxidant booster. It removes surface oils, makeup, dirt, and grime. This will cost you $21, which is actually one of the cheaper things we're reviewing today. The sensation of this is weird. It has a little bit of like a soapy, foamy quality to it, but it also feels hydrating, but like it's cleaning pretty well at the same time. I feel like normally either like the foamy type face cleansers feel like they're kind of stripping your skin, or it's more like an oil-based face cleanser that doesn't really feel like it's like pulling out all of the dirt and grime. So I do like it. So this is one thing that it says on the website. Infused with a powerful botanical antioxidant blend, it safeguards the skin against environmental aggressors while calming irritated skin. It's non-stripping, pH balance. It helps maintain skin's natural acidity, which is basically pH balance. For $21, I would likely rebuy it again. I also just love my Mario Badescu Enzyme Cleansing Gel. I feel like it works really well. I don't know which one is necessarily better. I think Mario Badescu is cheaper, so for that reason I'd probably continue to reuse my Mario Badescu, but I do like this claims about the antioxidants because the antioxidants are great. This was interesting to me. This is the Ultra Repair Cannabis and Oat Dry Oil. I've never tried anything with actual cannabis in it before, so this was interesting to use. They call it dry oil because it's supposed to like quickly penetrate your skin so it doesn't feel greasy on top. It still feels a little oily when I use it, but I mean like hydrated oily. This little guy though is $30. So for me, that's a little bit expensive. And then there's also colloidal oatmeal in this, along with some of the other products, which I didn't even know colloidal oatmeal was a thing. I've taken colloidal silver before when I was sick. This has 16 cold press active botanicals. There's a ton of different ingredients in it. So many. Flower extract, borage seed oil. So it's interesting. Kind of weird that this bottle doesn't have the full ingredient list. One thing that I've noticed about First Aid Beauty, kind of a perk to it, is that they're all allergen friendly and they all don't contain any sort of artificial fragrances. But that being said, I don't think that they're 100% natural. They have like a lot of natural ingredients, but don't quote me on this. Just from like reading the back of things, there's quite a few things that I don't recognize and sound very scientific. Long story short, This, I don't think I would rebuy for $30 just because it's not necessarily necessary. If I had really dry skin, maybe. I know that high quality facial oils can be like over $100, so I guess this is a good price. Just me personally, I don't think I'd rebuy it. Okay, the Ultra Repair Cream, the reason that we're even here. I know that like Allure rated this like the #1 product or #1 moisturizer or something. Oh, it might even say it on here. Yeah, Best of Beauty 2016 Allure winner. This huge thing is $32, which I know is more expensive than some of the other things we're talking about, but this literally is 6 ounces. So I have been using, this is not the bottle they sent me. They sent me one too. I have been using this for a couple months and it's hard to tell, but it's right here. It's very full. For how long this will last you, it is actually a great cost. So they advertise that this is not supposed to be a greasy feeling cream. This is one that has colloidal oatmeal as well, shea butter, antioxidant booster. It's clinically proven to boost hydration 196% upon application. And it's safe for very sensitive skin and can even be used on babies. For the price point and for the hydration and for not being overly greasy to where I feel like it clogs my pores, I do highly recommend this. And I did buy it with my own money, and I will rebuy it with my own money. Now this is probably the thing I am most excited about. That being said, it is also the most expensive. This is the retinol eye cream. I have always been very interested in eye creams. I started using eye creams when I was 10 because it is like a genetic thing in my family where eyelids get really droopy, and several family members of mine have had to have that surgically repaired because it even impeded on their vision. And I love retinol, but I never really knew that you could put retinol in an eye cream. I just thought your eyes were too sensitive. Perhaps this is a very low dosage, and it also has triple hyaluronic acid. I have been using it for a couple weeks and I have no irritation. Usually the retinol that I put on my face from my dermatologist really makes my skin irritated and flaky and dry. So I was a little nervous about this, but I've actually loved it. It also has caffeine to reduce puffiness and micro pearls to amplify the skin's natural radiance and blur imperfection. That makes me think I should maybe use this in the morning too. I've just been using this as a nighttime routine thing. Oh! Says right here, using the AM and the PM. There we go. I really love this, but I have to say, $42 for an eye cream hurts my soul. I'm very glad this was gifted to me because I really, really love it. I don't think I could ever justify spending $42 at my current phase of life with my current budget. I would be very tempted to buy this again. Very tempted. In fact, I would think about it a lot, but I don't think I would actually let myself go through with it unless it was on sale or it was like my birthday. Last but not least, we have two kind of like primer things. This is the Coconut Skin Smoothie Priming Moisturizer. So this is kind of like a 2-in-1 primer and moisturizer. This runs you $28. I do like that it's 2-in-1. I never actually use a primer. I know that might be kind of frowned upon in like the makeup world. I just don't really see a need for it. So I do like that this is a moisturizer and a primer. This one has a very interesting color to it. It's almost kind of like fleshy. Actually, it's pretty similar to my skin color to where it almost has like a peachy undertone. And it is supposed to be a makeup gripping primer. It has superfood ingredients like proteins, electrolytes, and minerals, and a natural coconut scent. I do like this. I have been using my Ultra Repair Cream in the morning and the nighttime, and I feel like that is more bang for your buck, but I would buy this more likely than buying just their primer. I guess that is just a good transition into their primer. I have to say, so this is their Pores Be Gone Matte Primer with fig extract, and this smells so freaking good. I just sit there and smell it like a weirdo. I made my husband smell it and he was like, okay. This is also $28, but it is just a primer. It is not a moisturizing primer. So it's a matte finish, so I guess if you have really greasy skin, maybe it'll be good for you. It even says you can wear this on no makeup days as kind of like a foundation swap, which I don't really see that. You can see me putting it on in the B-roll, but it's just sheer, you know? There's no tint to it. I feel like as far as matte versus no matte, it kind of just looks like my skin, but it does smell really good. Salicylic acid. Oh, interesting. My skin doesn't do well with salicylic acid, so that's weird. There's optical diffusers that impart skin with a soft focus matte finish, and I think that there's like a mineral silica, which correct me if I'm wrong, I think that's in the silicone family, which I know is pretty common in primers. I know that there's some people also don't like that. That to say, I don't personally use primers, and so I would not spend $28 on this. If I were to buy either of these, I would buy this since it's a 2-in-1 and it is moisturizing and it does apparently make your makeup wear longer. I haven't really noticed a difference with the wear of my makeup, to be honest, but I would be more likely to buy this one than just the primer, though the primer does smell so good. So all of that being said, I would definitely rebuy the Ultra Repair Cream because I love that so much. I would probably rebuy the face wash, and I would be so tempted to buy the eye cream, but it's $42. Out of each of the primers, I would be more likely to buy the moisturizing primer than the other one, but I honestly probably would just use the repair cream in the morning and the night like I was doing before. Those are my thoughts. Let me know if you like videos like this. I really love doing reviews. Let me know if this sounds interesting. I'm thinking about comparing like 7 different popular mascaras and doing like a day-long wear test of each of them, just because I don't even know what mascara I like best. I will always be honest with you and give you my real thoughts. Quick side note, I'm trying to quit my restaurant job. I really am. And I feel like I will be able to quit once I hit 50,000 subs, which I know I'm very far from that. But I've also been looking at my analytics more in depth, and 73% of my viewers actually aren't subscribers. So if you want to help me be able to do this more full time and quit my restaurant job, which is my dream, if you could press subscribe, that would mean more to me than you know. That would really help me out. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. I love you so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye.